This is Morgan Freeman. Has anyone ever said, you're the picture of health? You look healthy and you feel fine. But that may not be the full picture. Colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer of men and women over 50. Doesn't always cause symptoms, but it can be prevented. Get screened. Make sure you are the picture of health.
A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Daria Aldinger, and we have breaking news on Capitol Hill, where once again...
On this vote, the yeas are 224 and the nays are 201. The motion is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
And the House has passed the Republican tax reform package for a second time, once again doing it along party lines, as the Senate did last night. The House having the do-over because the Senate version was just a little bit different, and Democrats once again denounced it.
We were promised a number of things. The only thing they left out was that this tax bill was going to stem the tides, take us to Mars tomorrow, and the Cleveland Browns were going to win the Super Bowl.
Massachusetts Democrat Richard Neal at the House, meanwhile.
We had a historic victory for the American people.
That's President Trump in the White House expecting to sign the bill at a later date. The government runs out of money on Friday, so where do lawmakers stand on keeping the lights on?
The tax bill is one of the year-end promises checked, but Republicans still need to figure out a plan to fund the government and avoid a shutdown. House GOP leaders have yet to schedule a vote on a previously drafted proposal. The tax bill is one of the year-end promises checked, but Republicans still need to figure out a plan to fund the government and avoid a shutdown. House GOP leaders have yet to schedule a vote on a previously drafted proposal that would fund the government through mid-January and the military for a full year. But that agreement has met resistance in the House over the $81 billion in disaster relief funding without a plan to offset the spending. There's also concern over a possible Senate measure conservatives believe would prop up the Affordable Care Act by ensuring those government subsidies for low-income Americans. What's most likely? Another short-term resolution to at least get them through the new year. Serena Marshall, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
8 Americans are confirmed dead after their tour bus crashed in Mexico. They were on a cruise and they were going to see Mayan ruins at the time. This is ABC News.
InjectPainAway.com.
On-the-job stress can be a killer. Not only can you develop health problems from job stress, but it can tear families apart. That's why over 200,000 people have found a way to fight back at the rat race by learning how to work from home, either full or part-time, thanks to Online Trading Academy. People of all ages learn the right way to trade stocks, options, futures, and Forex. You're taught by pro traders who are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you what they do every day. How to find the right stocks, how money is made in up, sideways, and down markets, how professionals time the market, and how to limit the risk on each and every trade. So if you're sick of job stress, learn how to start working from home at Online Trading Academy. Take a free half-day class to see if it's right for you in Broward or Palm Beach. Online Trading Academy, the leader in stock trading education. Call now, 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Make your smartphone brilliant. One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What
a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
feel silkier,
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Want to make your smartphone
brilliant? Information. Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D learners.
One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Look at your eye.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer.
In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feels silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant. Want to make your smartphone brilliant?
Use locally or on the whole body. Experience the positive effects.
One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye. Difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer.
In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that...
Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smooth. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Sing the song, it's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. Your touch is sunlight through the trees. Your kiss
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, LA. Love that song.
I'm so glad. Do you know it's a commercial now?
Yes, it is.
Have you seen
for
that?
Toyota.
It makes me cry. I don't even know
For
what
Toyota.
it's for. I just know I cry every time I see it.
And you know what's part of that song with the Toyota commercial?
What?
The word?
Really?
Really. Because that's my word. Really.
Freddy's word of the week.
We're going to say hello, hello, hello. We had a great show yesterday. It was fun. Even though some individuals text me that they did not like it, that's okay. It was a little bit different because it was different. Usually we have guests.
That they didn't like
yeah,
it?
they said what happened to the guests and yada, yada, yada.
We decided it was going to be just us for the day.
That's
JoJo
right.
was our guest.
That's right.
That's right.
JoJo, also, I heard that you got a huge following and you're going to be with CBS 12 and the whole 9 yards.
That's my friend Sandra.
Congratulations.
You're going to be doing some
I'm
reporting?
not going anywhere.
You know, the more she
People like
grows,
to
the
play
harder it
jokes
is to
on
keep
You
her.
need to say hi then to our friend Chris Farrell then at CBS 12 if JoJo's going. Chris, we're coming too.
No, it's 25.
Oh, it's Channel 25? Yeah. I thought it was Channel 12. I got the 2 in there.
You got the 2 mixed up.
Yeah.
You're close.
But anyway, it's a lot of fun. What you call the finish? This
Hanukkah is finished, but we still have to light the light because it's still the holiday season. I don't really know. We went through the 8 nights, and I don't know how long you keep it lit, but since it's not Christmas yet, we're going to keep lighting
You're
it every
Jewish
day.
and you don't know how long you keep the Hanukkah lit?
Well, in theory, Hanukkah's over, but it's the holiday season, and I can't have candles without light, so we just go.
Dawn,
We just
there
gotta
is
keep
nothing
lighting.
but lights in this studio. You can shut them off. They will not go dark. Now, you're like Puerto Ricans. We don't know when to take the tree down. I take it down in August and it's petrified.
I figure after Christmas, when we take everything down and we get set for New Year's, then I can take the menorah down. So a few more days this week, we're going to go.
They were making fun of the menorah because they have blue balls, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but there are blue balls on there. What can I tell you?
It's not easy to decorate for Hanukkah when you're living in a world of Christmas. So you try and normalize it as much as you can. So
blue balls on a fire are not normalized.
As a matter of fact, when we decorated our house the other day, my daughter made a bowl of blue balls, and I said, at least
a bowl of blue balls.
That's
what the world needs more of. A bowl of blue balls.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to yours. And how can people see us today?
There you go. You can find us live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and give Joe a call. Hey, Joe, 888-565-1470. We not only have one guest for you today, but we have two.
That's right.
Two guests. We're kicking off. We keep going to the holiday season.
We're kicking off two. We're doing the deuce today.
It's only Wednesday. I woke up ever sleep so soundly that when you wake up, you don't even know what day it is?
No, but I would love for that to happen.
That happened this morning, and I woke up and I thought, is it Sunday? I had no idea what day of the week it was.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do women snore?
If you ask my husband, he's going to tell you yes, and then we're going to have a fight.
Every husband says yes. That's the first thing.
Really?
Yeah, we have to say yes.
What's wrong with you guys?
Well, guys have to say yes, because if not, you won't have anything to fight about. But is it true that women...
I'm sure I could find something else to fight about.
I'm pretty sure, too.
We women can do that.
But it's a 12 o'clock show. But anyway, do women snore? I just want to ask that question.
I am sure they do. I think they do. I don't think anyone's going to admit to it.
I see. It's another one of those women's secrets.
It's just one of those things that, it's like when you don't sweat, you sparkle.
Yeah, glitter. I had a friend of mine who says, I don't sweat, I glitter. I said, honey,
exactly it.
Not for nothing, but you sweating up a storm.
Darnell, she's like, no, she goes, in yoga, you don't sweat, you just glitter. Or glisten. There you go.
You're sweaty, baby. Sweaty.
It's glistening.
Ain't no glistening in that.
You get sweaty, right? The Puerto Ricans?
Puerto Ricans, because we're from the Caribbean.
Ask Frankie.
No, don't ask Frankie.
I'm going to ask Frankie.
No, don't ask Frankie. Frankie, don't answer.
We ask Frankie. We ask
12 o'clock show. Gigi's back from Puerto Rico. He's in New York with his family, his wife. He finally, after the hurricane and everything, he couldn't take it anymore. He left.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, he is. He's a little bit cuckoo's nuts right now, but everything is good for him. My father is getting some help from my hearing and understanding. I'm going to probably fly out on the weekend and go check him out.
Have you heard?
What?
How your father's doing?
No. There's no communication because Juji took the phone. There's only one phone up there, and Juji has it.
You need a satellite phone.
I need a something phone. Oh, no, don't do the satellite phone. Jojo, God bless her. She goes, oh, you want satellite? Yes. So she puts her phone, right? Her account. She gives me her account to call my people in Puerto Rico. This is going to be
duck-worthy. I just know it.
But they don't have any phones, so it doesn't work. It's like AT&T here.
And I tried to call for hours.
Yes, but it won't work.
There were no phones.
Yeah,
no, but then I called and got through to, I guess, your cousin. But you didn't speak
English. He's in Florida.
And I didn't speak
Juji doesn't speak English?
He does, but I gave her a number in New York because she kept trying, and I felt horrible because you couldn't get through. So she called somebody, and they picked up. They're here in Florida. They talk to her
that
in
is
Spanish.
Duck-worthy. There is just no doubt about that.
And then I called him. I said, you got to tell me how to speak your language. I don't know what to say.
How to speak my language.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
My language? Martian. Anyway, we're going to say hello to Jojo Deborah.
Hello, Jojo
Hi, everybody.
The communication expert.
Our communication expert. Tomorrow's a big night right here at the Heart of Delray Gallery in the Brooklyn Cafe. It is our holiday party. So come on out, join our fun. Those who are texting me know there is no cover fee to come in. It is our gift and the Heart of Delray Gallery gift to all of you and our community and our clients and our friends and family. So please come join our fun. My son says, what is there to drink? And I go, listen, it is not what you want to drink, so you may want to pregame and Uber on up.
It ain't. It's not a bar, Aaron. It's just a hangout. Now, if you guys want to tip, I'm going to be wearing a pocket over here. You can slip it in there, but it's not a bar.
But we will have Salvatore Principe's Prosecco, which you do not want to miss. Yes. But it is not an open bar. As I told my son, you can come, but it's not exactly the beer that you're looking for. So please come. We have food being provided by Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar.
Reba
by Local Greens. Also,
Reba.
Fit Life Foods, J&D Cakes. The wine, of course. We have, what is the name of the DJ? I think
New
it's
York
called
City.
New York Sounds.
New York Sounds?
And a blow up
dolls. Blow up dolls here and sex book signings.
A blow up photo booth. Yes, we do have the books of Dorisville.
And a blow-up doll and a
Love
blow-up...
Arrested and Love Attempted will be here for your holiday pleasure if you're looking for any last-minute gifts, as well as Pure Romance will be here with Mild to Wild. We'll have Mild on our set, and then the Wild will be in Studio B. So again, if you're looking for some holiday gifts, Michelle Spears will be here with us then.
Did you hear what she said?
Mild to Wild.
You're putting Wild in there?
Well, I'm not leaving Wild out here.
Well, hold on a second. You have all that cleared?
Yes.
And you have a table and everything going in there?
She's going to bring one.
Holy smokes. And nobody told me.
Well,
Me either.
Did you know?
No, but I know now.
Do you know there's a party tomorrow?
It is a family-friendly event, so Mild will be in here and Wild will be behind closed doors. So Michelle
baby.
Spears, if you're paying attention, it's all good to go.
Spears. I mean, I saw her on what is it? North Federal. I chased her. She got away from me.
So please come join our fun tomorrow. It is our holiday party. It is our gift of thanks to everybody that supports us in the community. So come on out, bring your office, bring yourselves, bring some fun, and please stop by and say hello.
Salt Sweet, we haven't heard from you. Come on down, join the fun tomorrow.
Yes.
Did you speak to them? I think we should call them.
We should give them a call.
Give them a call, make sure they show up. And I bring a little salt. We can do a little dance.
Oh, that would be fun. We could put our feet in the salt. We could make a little beach. You know, just don't give me any more ideas.
Put the sand outside.
This
place has an outside.
I went to such a great store today that if I can actually get some of the stuff from the store on our set, I'll be swinging from the ceiling. Oh my gosh, JoJo, I have to take you there.
I'm scared about what you just said.
Hey, Doc, I don't know what the hell she's talking about, Doc.
But
I have no idea. She's going to be swinging like a monkey off the ceiling. I have no idea what she's talking about. Thank God.
An acrylic swing.
Acrylic swing. You know what that is?
I do.
1970s bubble. Remember on the chain and it was like a round sphere?
Cool. That's kind of neat.
I know.
Oh, look at all the women in here and the eyes lit up.
That's why everyone likes Studio B.
You're going to put that in Studio B?
Well, you know, there's a cutout.
Dawn, you know what? Let's just stop it right there.
We're going to stop it right there.
Okay, good. Let's just
I can see her now. Where's JoJo? Check and see if she's on the swing.
Where's JoJo? She's in Studio B. That's going to be the missing link.
Whoa.
To find us tomorrow, we're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach at the heart of Delray Gallery. People are asking me about parking. There is plenty of parking. Do not worry. Just come on out and have some fun. All of our Thursday night shows will be here. I don't know if Steve-O is here.
I'm going to call him today.
Maybe Steve-O, Ask the Expert, but we definitely have Becky and Boca, Serendipity Style, and the Faith Washington Show. We do have room for a studio audience.
Yes.
So come on out. Otherwise, it will be a closed set, but if you'd like to come, we'll open up the set. You just ask for quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set because it's going to be very noisy.
It's going to be very noisy. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you can RSVP to Carrie at livingfla.com or RSVP to Freddie at, what's your number, Freddie? 866-522.
No, 866-224-5422. 866-224-5422 or text me. Let me know you're coming or just call me.
That's John DeMarco says, yes. Looking forward to it. Alicia Curie says, yes, women snore and sweat. No, Alicia, we do not. Sorry.
Alicia Curie is the only honest woman among you. Because she snores up a storm, I guess.
Thank you, Alicia. But hopefully, Alicia, you will join us tomorrow and say hi to Sarah Spiritual. We had a great show with her on Monday.
That's right. Sarah gave me the numbers. I'm going to hit the millions tomorrow. I'll be long gone.
You got it. Do I get half?
No, you don't get half.
Come on, don't we share?
Half? I give you 10%.
Okay, love you. I'll take 10%. I'll take 10% of millions. All right, you ready to get this show on the road?
Can we do that, please?
We can do this, please. So we have been talking all month about the holidays, and it is not always a grocery store commercial. It is not all rainbows and unicorns, although on Wonderful Wednesday in the set, I like to think that it is, but there are many people that have gone through some rough patches, and we just wanted to bring some of the community resources and their awareness to you, so you never, ever should feel alone. And we laugh and we have fun, and every day our mission is to hopefully make you laugh for an hour, but when you turn off the radio and you turn off your TV, we want you to know you are always supported. So we have Chrysalis Health with us today.
We have who?
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis?
Chrysalis. It reminds me of like a butterfly. Is that why?
Exactly, yes.
How about that?
Chrysalis. That's a unique name. Where'd you come up with that?
It starts as a little cocoon, and we build them into little butterflies.
See, it's the chrysalis.
It's the cocoon people.
It's all about the transformation.
Exactly. We've got Tara Kellogg and we've got Darnell.
Quinn.
We go by Quinn?
We go by Quinn.
Darnell Quinn. Well, the thing is with Facebook, everything's hyphenated.
I know.
So I always ask.
That's why I don't say nobody by name.
And we met Darnell. You know, I know anybody's
give people
name.
nicknames.
We met Darnell through
Quack?
Giggles, through Felice
Giggles?
Minkin. So,
Love Felice.
Love Felice. We love you. Hopefully you'll be here tomorrow with us.
Yes. She will be.
And when I was telling Darnell what we were looking for and how it's so hard for many people during the holidays, she said, wait, I've got the perfect person to connect you with. So welcome, Tara. She calls you T. Tara Kellogg from Chrysalis Health. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I need to get you closer to your mic.
Okay.
And tell us about Chrysalis.
Well, Chrysalis is a community mental health agency all through Florida, and we provide mental health services to children, adolescents, and adults with any type of mental health diagnosis.
So anything, and we talked about children from even young ages. You work with Medicaid, and this is so important, they work with your insurance.
Yes.
Whether you have it or you don't have it. So you even from Medicaid to private insurance, and that's so important because many people don't have insurance. They can pay you. Mm-hmm. And if you do have insurance, you have Medicaid, you work with everybody. So again, all your resources are far-reaching into the community.
Correct. Ages 3 and above.
And what do you think that's going on now in the holiday season? We were talking a bit before you came on set about Publix, and yes, they all make you cry, these commercials, because it's lovely, and it is. But it's what?
It's not realistic.
Why? What do you sing?
Well, I think the holidays have a double-edged sword because a lot of people, love the holidays, but then there's a lot of people who aren't able to celebrate the holidays as others can, and it reminds them a lot of grief and loss issues and keeping up with the Joneses, if you will, and the spirit of the holidays sometimes is taken away with all of the monetary things of the holidays.
Commercialism of the holidays.
I said that the other day, and it's lovely that everyone gets gifts for the holidays. It truly is. It's the intent, and we say all the time, it's the extension and just the fact that you want to. But when you're starting to fight and you have to have more than this one or that one, there are people that cannot afford to do. And they too should be included in the holidays because it is about the time of, I want to say it's giving of yourself. It's not the time of giving gifts. It's the time of giving of yourself and your time. Yes? No?
Yeah. No, I agree. The only problem is that you're dealing with a lot of greed and self-preservation, and I got to make ends meet and got to feed my family. And I love all the cliches because if you put them all together, it just says me. I mean, just say me. Don't say anything else. I don't need all the stories.
It's like a word jumble. You take all the letters out and you just leave me.
Me. I mean, if you're not going to give, then it's about me, right? Me too. Right? Which is another issue going on right now.
There's another thing we're going to talk about. We're here with Chrysalis Health. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. 888-565-1470. If you have any questions, give Joe a call and we'll get you patched right through. And we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Doris Vilk. When life keeps you crazy, the job, the kids, a husband, how do you escape? Fantasize about romantic evenings? Follow the exploits of Hollywood actress Susan Chatham in my erotic novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and revel in Susan's steamy love life. There's lust, passion, and betrayal. But what doesn't kill her makes her insatiable. Buy the ebooks or paperbacks at Amazon. Visit me at DorisVilk.com. That's V as in vibrant. Prepare to be aroused.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Sit back, relax, and breathe while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton and Delray Beach provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481 or 561-316-7258. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe Show to receive 1 free session. Contact the Salt Suite of Boca Raton or Delray Beach to book your appointment. thesaltsuite.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
How do you like that?
Do you know there's going to be a plane landing here any minute now?
That's just what's missing right here in the studio. We've got plenty of runway.
Very cute jingle, by the way.
Thank you for all that runway. Yes, a beautiful jingle. Thank you to Danielle and Jason of Tailored Soul. They have an event coming up on Friday the 29th at the Anchor Inn. So stop on by, make your reservations. JoJo will be there if you're looking for her as well. Welcome back to a wonderful Wednesday on the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Today we bring you a very special set on mental health. And we laugh and we tease, and the holidays are a very special time of year. However, it's not always so easy. And for those of you that are watching, we are thinking of you and we know who you are. People have lost family members this year, or even you had said years ago during the holidays. And they always stay with you, but no, they're always with you in your heart and your soul, and always there. But sometimes it gets a little hard to navigate the waters. I mean, how are you doing?
It's not easy. And you know, there is no cure. And what happens 5 minutes later, you can be back in the dumps, and then you bring it back and you go, and then you got to work and you got to be level, and then 5 minutes later it happens. It's like a wave, like the ocean, you know? Every wave is different. So you got to deal with it.
We've got Tara Kellogg with us and Darnell Quinn from Chrysalis Health. They have locations all over South Florida, all over Florida actually, what, about 5?
Oh, yeah.
5, even more, you had told me. Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Tampa.
Fort Pierce, St. Lucie.
There's a lot of mental health stuff going on.
A lot of mental health.
My goodness gracious.
It's very much needed, though.
Is
I think we need to get rid of the stigma of mental health.
Absolutely.
Change the name.
I really think we need to. You don't say stomach health. You don't say diabetic health. You don't put all of these. You don't say gynecologic health. It's just, seriously, think about it. Why is...
Actually, I heard that one.
Have you?
Yeah.
But well, you don't say that. You say, I'm not feeling well, I've got this. You don't say,
My brain
I've got
hurts.
mental health issues.
Yes. Well, you don't want to be diagnosed as having mental health.
No, because people still have that stigma that mental health means you're crazy, unfortunately. And I always say to people, oh, well, you know, you talked about your stomach. If you have a stomach ache, are you going to ignore it? No, I'm going to go to the doctor. Well, you know, this is a brain ache or a brain disease. Are you going to ignore it? And a lot of times they do because of the stigma around it.
And I think the hardest thing, at least when I know dealing with kids and your children, is finding the right therapist.
Absolutely.
Because they're treated, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, a child goes in and they're treated alone. The parent isn't there all the time.
Not all the time.
So you don't know what this therapist is saying to your child. Now, granted, when you're at the pediatrician's office, you are in that room with your child. You know the information being conveyed. When you go to a therapist and your child goes in, you're on blind trust that they're going to give the adequate, appropriate information to your child. And this is what stays. It's like when they told me I was a star child from another planet. But that was nothing but...
I believe it.
See? Exactly. Now we
Which
believe
part,
it.
the star or the planet?
Both. But that's always my concern is when the kids go to therapists, is choosing the right one. And that's with anything, but for some reason, I'm even more concerned when it comes to mental health.
Well, I got a question, now that you brought this up.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to take care of kids' mental health, yes? Okay.
They work a lot with children.
Children, yes. And, you know, I applaud that. But then again, how does the parents fit into that equation?
We have a strong family therapy component. So even though we work with a child, we also work with the mom, dad, or caregiver, whoever's taking care of that child, at least once a month, if not more, maybe once a week, depending on how severe the case is. Because what it is retraining those parents.
Gotcha.
They've obviously done whatever they've done their whole entire lives, whatever their parents have done, and it's not working so hot. So the therapist is in there helping them learn different parenting skills, different techniques, different ways to de-escalate situations, and the word's not bribe, motivate the child to do what you would like them to do, you know, get them on a behavior plan, get them to do the appropriate behaviors instead of the ones that are trying to get negative attention.
Okay, so then, how do I say this?
I always say I would give my kids choices, and either choice was going to be okay with me.
Right.
But it wasn't like, yes, you can, hang from the ceiling, or you're going to do your homework. It was, you're going to do math, or you're going to do language first.
But what if they don't want to do anything? That's what I'm getting at. Suppose you have a case where they don't want to do anything. They just want to hang out and not do anything, and they're very young. And you're looking at the behavior of the parents that are either allowing it because they don't want to break the child, I love that saying. When I was a coach in football, well, I don't want to damage my kid. So what are you going to do? You're just going to let him damage himself. So you approach it from the parent, you approach it from the kid, or you approach it from both?
Both. Oh. It's systemic therapy. So you have to work with a whole system. If you work with just an individual, like the child, and you put them back into that family system,
right,
you're not going to have the change, right? I say to parents all the time, you're going to have to work harder than your child.
I love that.
Okay? They come in with the kids as being the unidentified patient, but in reality, it's the whole system. It's the whole family that has to work together. And, we're in there 1, maybe 2 hours a week. We put them in that expert role, what has worked, what has not worked, and we provide tools for them. And hopefully they'll pick up those tools, we teach them and implement them.
And what they do, which is totally getting away with why we even brought you here, but since we're on the subject of kids, you will go to the home and you will go into their environment and really see in the schools.
And the aftercare programs.
Wherever the behavior is occurring.
And you want to see their environment when you're doing what you're going to do, right?
Absolutely.
And
which
then
is
talk
very
to
important.
the teachers as well, other professionals out there in the field who deal with this child on a daily basis.
And what are we looking for? What are some of the triggers or the identification points that people say, I have to get my child, my family help?
The biggest thing is looking for a change in behavior. So, we say a lot of times you might have a kid who's depressed, but all of a sudden they start acting out, or vice versa. You see somebody who's been acting out, and then all of a sudden they're depressed. So there's a significant change in their behavior. The environmental thing, going into different environments, is important because we see some kids who don't listen at home, but then they're listening really well at school. And so then that really gives us back to the parent-child relationship issue, not that the kid's defiant or an oppositional child.
Just maybe questioning the structure in the home,
Wow.
Some parents let their kids get away with a lot more than maybe they should.
And a lot of homes are either single homes where the parent is working, or double income homes where both parents are working.
It's stressful.
The child is either at aftercare until 6:30 at night, and then you've got dinner and homework in bed. There's really no quality time, because how could there possibly be when you're doing laundry and grocery shopping, trying to get your bills paid and everything else, but the child needs, what do you call it, me time? But they do.
They do, but you know what? Something that I grew up with and I think was amazing is we sat down and had dinner together every night. And so even if you can take a half an hour, and sit down to dinner with your family every night, that's quality time, And we say this burst of attention. Kids want to be positively reinforced. What happens with parents is when your kids are misbehaving, they go to them and they, don't do this, don't do that. Well, pay attention to when they are behaving. Praise them when they are behaving, because you're going to reinforce that positive behavior rather than that negative behavior.
And it's even good for the parents.
Absolutely.
It's that quality time where you should step away from your phone and you spend time with your children. If you don't have children at home, you spend time with whoever you're home having dinner with, and you break away and you have that one-on-one quality conversation for a few minutes, which is why I gave up cooking, by the way.
Yeah, that way they don't have to eat
Whatever
your food.
works.
You know why? Because you spend so much time cooking.
Cooking and cleaning.
And cleaning. You spend 10 minutes eating, and by then you're like, why did I do all this? I made it
2.5 hours later.
It's really about the process of sitting down and eating. It doesn't matter what it is.
We should pass a law.
Okay.
If you're going to have children, they got to take a course with you guys. I think it's important. I think it's important because I think that a lot of people, they get into raising kids. Like when I had mine, I called my parents, I called my mother especially. I says, Mom, I don't even know how to change a pamper. I didn't know how to do that.
Think about it. You went to college. You've had 5,000 jobs.
Yeah, 5,001, yes.
And one.
And I still didn't know how to change a pamper.
I went to graduate school. You never take a class on parenting.
No.
No, and they don't come with books.
No.
A kid, they're not like, oh, here's the manual.
And then if you have the manual, who has time to read it because you're too busy changing the pampers?
Yes.
Getting up all night long.
Right?
And it was Michelle's grandmother at the time when she was alive. She was like 89. She came over and taught me. And my mother came over and taught me because Michelle became engorged. She didn't want anything to do with the child. It was me and Freddy. And I'm going to tell you, those little suckers, man, when they go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom.
That's That's the only quiet time they have.
and then he was allergic to the formula, so we had to change that. It was like so much to take in.
But what I love about Chrysalis is you work with all ages.
Yes.
And you work with all insurances, because that is such a problem people are having. And again, politics aside, you can have Medicaid, you can be on a sliding scale, you work with people based on income.
Yes.
How does that work?
It's based on their income and family size. So our intake department would call them and ask them, you know, their income and get some verification, family size, and then based on that, what the sliding scale would look like.
So nobody is turned away?
No, if we
based
don't
on
take
income.
their insurance, or if they can't afford a sliding fee scale, we'll definitely refer them out to another agency that does.
You know, I get amazed. Your kid asks you for a pair of Converse that costs $250, you're going to find the money. If they want a Susie homemaker that costs $1,000, you're going to find the money. Don't tell me that money stands in your way
It's
to
the
bring.
stigma, and it's
not stigma.
It's the,
you
the
call it
stigma
that.
of
I
my
call
child
it.
needs. It's like 3D learner.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Like
3D
learner,
learner.
when kids need help in school and you see behavior issues. But a lot of the times it's because they're learning differently. They're visual learners, and you see them acting out. But not only children are having problems with the holidays, adults are having problems with the
That's
holidays.
right, and they're going to bleed it to the child. And the dog, and the parakeet, and the goldfish, everybody's affected.
I mean, we have friends watching, and they've lost a parent. They've lost two parents.
Yes.
And you just don't know what's going to set you off.
It could be the smallest thing.
And it could be
a Christmas
anything.
carol, it could be a holiday song, it could be a Yule log, the
Smell of
simplest
cookie.
thing, the smell
It
of
could be a
food.
scent,
Well,
it
you
could be
have something here about
coquito.
stress management and some tools. What are some tools that people can listen to here or watch on the show, and they can take like 3 top tips away with them, so when they're really at that breaking point, they can stop, listen to the silence, and say, wait, this is something I just heard.
Well, most importantly, the number one thing is obviously to acknowledge your feelings. What happens with feelings, especially yucky feelings, is we push them down. And what we know is when we push them down, they eventually come out in ways that we necessarily don't want. So recognize I'm feeling depressed, recognize I'm grieving, and take that first step. Once you take that step of recognizing how you feel, then reach out to people. Reach out to your support system. Reach out to your loved ones. Even if you don't feel like you have that big of a support system, you can go. There's so many wonderful holiday things going on right now, and you can surround yourself by people just in general. You know, they say that, you know, people, when you're around other people, they're less likely to feel depressed. Because what do people do when they're depressed? They isolate and they withdraw. So just getting out of the door is really important.
It's the social anxiety, and we used to work with someone who had social anxiety, and we said if you get out and you meet people, and she says, but I can't even
Who's that?
I can't tell you on air.
We work with her and I didn't know this?
But it's not JoJo. Trust me, it's not JoJo. She has no social anxiety. But it's true, when you isolate yourself because you feel safer, it's like the seatbelt, but then you go into this deeper negativity.
Now the two of you are married and have children, yes?
I have children.
Married, no children.
No children, okay, so you have children. So is it difficult for you to be in this field and do what you do, how you do it, and then how do you treat your child?
Oh, is it difficult? So before
Did she say oh?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's going to her mindfulness mode.
Yeah,
Whoa.
look at that.
All right, so before I had children, I was, you know, you almost become a little desensitized to all of the trauma and all of the behaviors.
Okay.
Then once I had children, I started to get pretty enraged and angered at the different parents I would come across that couldn't make their child their priority. Like, you know, there was everything else in the world was a little more important than their child. So that was hard for me, and I had to like address my own issues with like, why am I feeling so mad at these people for not like really truly doing what it takes to like help their kid become a more balanced and more loved individual. With my own kids, well, not only am I a therapist for a lot of years, I don't know how many years now, 15 maybe?
At least, yes.
And how old is your kid?
My oldest is 7.5. My youngest just turned 3 yesterday.
Okay.
I'm also a yoga teacher, a yoga practitioner for 20 years. So I feel like those two tools have helped me become a pretty good parent. I mean, I'm sure.
But it's not easy being you.
It's not easy being a parent in general. There's so many stressors, especially around the holidays. There's decorating and gift giving and all of the like obligations of parties you have to go to and Secret Santas and everything that you have to hold together, and a whole closet full of presents that I have to wrap before tomorrow. That it gets stressful. But for me, I connect to my breath. I put on music that relaxes me.
But your first year, it must have been challenging, right?
What, as a mom?
Yeah.
I had help.
But you have that tool. You just said I connect with my breath, and it takes me back to what you were telling me about an article or someone you spoke with who a research paper about the 3 M's.
Oh yes, taking care of your mind, your mouth, and your muscles. So making sure that you're practicing some type of mindfulness, meditation, you're being aware of how you eat, and then you're doing some type of physical activity on a daily basis.
And Freddie said he's not good at any of those 3.
You know, it makes me think, because when I had my 2 boys and I had Mata was in there and Shoeless's son was in there, I had like 10 kids in the house that I was watching, coaching, and everything else. I wish I had known the things that you guys are talking about right now, because it would have made a difference. It really would have made a difference.
And people talk about working out, and I know one of the reasons I work out is to clear my mind. So I get the mindful and I get the muscle part. The mouth part is a whole other food issue. Well, okay, so I'm missing the food part. Okay. But people work out to clear their mind, and now yoga is becoming so enormous, and mindfulness and finding your breath. But I don't know. I can never really sit in that silence. I'm one of those people that I haven't quite gotten it. I need to check out this new yoga place that's opening up right near our studio.
Casa Monobliss.
That place.
So one across the street.
Well, I wasn't not sure if we were discussing it, so I just said the new one across
It's
the
right
street.
across the street. You can't miss it. You throw a rock, you hit it.
Last I heard is we weren't saying the name, but all right,
It's
say the name.
it's the one with the big windows across the street. We're not allowed to say it?
Casa Monobliss.
Casa Monobliss, and what is that?
It's a holistic healing center.
It's huge.
It's huge. We have a huge garden. We have a sauna. We have massage therapists. We have Reiki masters. We have energy workers.
You have saunas too?
And an infrared sauna, which is really
infrared.
Good.
Like fire and ice.
Fire and ice. You know something? Right across the street.
Right there.
Yes. If you need parking, go across the street. Go
and
down.
you're going to be having classes to help, I know, with mindfulness, with breath and yoga, which is where the segue was coming into.
And the earth, we have a whole program on earth skills. So we don't really know what to call it yet, but it's for kids and families, and it's kind of really tapping them into the vibration of nature, getting them out in the gardening, helping them to appreciate the different subtleties of the seasons, even though we're in Florida, and really getting to tap into the vibration of nature. Because getting into nature is another superpower, especially during the holidays. Getting to the beach, because we're in Florida, or even just getting outside to a park or a lake, or just sitting there and like observing the sunrise, or feeling the dew in the morning. Like any part of that can really shift your vibration and shift your mood to a place of balance.
As Nancy Perez says, if you put your feet in grass for an hour a day,
grounding.
It will change everything in your life, which is a true deal, because my father was a farmer and he was always in the soil. He's going to live to be 2,000.
I don't normally put my feet in the grass, and
Yes,
you're going
you
to laugh why.
Because there's bugs in it.
Because I get bitten by red ants. But the sand would be quite lovely.
No, it has to be grass.
The problem is I'm allergic to ants.
Grass.
And it's a whole bad
You
thing.
don't have ants in your backyard, do you?
Who knows until you stand in the grass.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
But yes, you need to get grounded. And when we had Elena Bensonoff and Lady Ann on, and they talked about grounding and putting your feet on the stones. And when you meditate, many people do it sitting down, but if you even do it standing up, and you can feel the chakras from your feet all the way up.
You know, you could stand on stones too, you know that,
Well,
right?
that's what I'm saying. I don't have to stand on the grass.
Yeah, we'll put a stone in the grass.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Let us know how you find your mindfulness, mind, mouth, and muscle. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We are here with Chrysalis Health, and we will be right back.
Extreme focus and a pain-free life, or even better sleep? Take it from the top millionaires and athletes of the world.
Fire and ice! Fire and ice! Fire and ice!
Cryotherapy is the most effective, efficient way to a better life. Stand in our cryotherapy chamber for a quick 3 minutes and instantly heal all chronic pain, burn calories, and increase circulation and collagen. We are conveniently located in Coconut Creek, Florida. Please call 954-906-5656. For more information, call 954-906-5656 or visit our website at fireicespa.com.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we are back on a wonderful Wednesday back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. At commercial break, you saw our event for tomorrow night. Actually, we're going to have to change it on Friday. Come join our holiday party tomorrow from 6:30 until 10. We have the Eventbrite invitation up.
Yeah.
It was right there on the monitor.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, 6:30 to 10 p.m. right here at the Heart of Delray. It's 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Not Boca, not Pompano, Delray Beach. And we just found out an incredible new wellness studio is opening up across the street. I want to get the right name. Called Casa Monobliss.
Casa Monobliss.
So when you're talking about connecting yourself with mind, mouth, and muscle, which I love, it's those 3 M's.
Casa Monobliss.
When does it open?
February.
February, all right.
Casa Monobliss.
Right after the first of the year. And right now is when everybody's looking to make their New Year's resolutions. Everyone goes, the next 2 weeks, you know, the last 50 weeks of the year I've eaten really badly. I haven't taken care of myself. What's another 2? Let's just go all downhill. But come January 1, life is going to change. But we don't want to do that. We want life to change now. We don't want to wait 2 weeks. We don't want you to go in this downward spiral for the next 2 weeks. So we have Crystal Health with us on the set talking about mental health, and we're taking the stigma away from this one's mental health issues that we have over here.
You know, I'm never going to remember that if I don't repeat it 100 times. Ow, my ear!
What's the name of it? How do you have
Casa
glitter on you
Monobliss.
again?
What?
How do you have glitter on you again?
Because you're surrounded here with all sorts of blue balls and glitter. What can I tell you?
Welcome to my
It
world.
glitters.
See, that's what happens when you work with a Jewish woman.
Is that what it is?
Blue balls
You guys,
and glitter. Yep. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't.
I had a question. I want to say I'm trying to avoid that altogether. So you're going to open it by February, yes? Okay. Are you going to have a grand opening?
We will.
We're going to be there, by the way.
You guys will be there.
Yeah, Casa Monobliss.
And the really exciting thing
Can I
about
get a shirt that
this
says
studio,
Casa Monobliss with
We're
an
making
arrow
them
point that
today.
way? Can we get one with a finger that points in that direction so when they go, where is it? And they sort of
That way.
point that way.
Yeah.
With a shirt?
But you have to turn your body.
Can we do that?
Yes.
And you know what's very exciting about Casa
I loved
Monobliss
it.
is
Why?
their classes are going to be live streamed.
The what?
True story.
Their classes are going to be live streamed.
Who said it's a true story?
She just did.
Interesting.
You like that? So if you cannot make it to Delray for whatever reason, or you are in another state but you want to be part of the Casa Monobliss family, you'll be able to live stream their classes off the internet, and once they get up and running, we'll get you all of that information. But I also want to get the information out for Crystal Health that you both work at. And again, I can't say it enough that they work with all ages, all incomes. The resources are there, and you can't say that it's too far because not only are there offices all throughout Florida, they will come to you in some circumstances.
You know, I didn't understand something when you put this together. I did not know they worked together. I thought she was Casamala Bliss.
She is.
And she worked at her piece, but they work together.
It's their day job.
But you didn't tell me that. Yeah. So I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, Self, 1 and 1 equals 3 today.
It's like 3 sides of my wand.
So when I asked her a question, she answered, and I went, Self, I am very confused. I need some Casamana Bliss help.
Because you know what happens? I sit in our diner dialogue set at the other side of our studio, and we have conversations, and we do all the things that we do, and you sit here behind the board getting
Yeah, but you could have told me that they worked in the same place.
Not only do we work in the same place, I've been there 12 years, and Tara's been there 16 years.
So Tara trained her.
Tara was my boss
I
for many
feel
years.
like this little guy right here. I feel so small.
Here, hold my duck. I'll give you the
I
big
didn't
one.
know. I'm going to throw it at you. I didn't know that they worked at the same place. So when I asked her a question, she answered. I went, boy, they're really good friends. I mean, they're the best of friends.
We are. We're like one big family over
And we're
at Christmas.
talking about stress management, which is so important. Yeah, and I'm glad you said about wrapping presents, because it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's all done within like, what, 15, 20 minutes?
Right. Or
on the
no,
holiday
it takes,
morning?
well, open
Exactly.
it up.
No,
It's like
opening it
cooking.
up. Opening it up. Just like planning like a birthday party.
It's
it
like
takes
cooking.
2 days to like get a birthday party together, and all of a sudden it's over, and you're throwing away all this stuff that you prepared for like a week.
That's exactly it. It's all the preparation and the hype. Well, let's even talk about that, the hype of the holidays. And we get there, and it's great, even if it's perfect. It's the Norman Rockwell beautiful holidays.
Yeah.
And then they come and then they go.
Yep.
And then it's like this perfect birthday party. It's a perfect storm. And then it's January 1, and what happens?
Pay down the credit
Tara's
card.
like,
all the credit cards.
You get your bill and say, holy smokes, what was I thinking?
Make your New Year's resolutions that maybe you follow for a couple weeks and then unfortunately go back to your other habits.
But that's another thing. You talk about it, and we build it up, and then we have our credit card bills. And we open them up, and we thought we were sad before. Now you just go, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Well, let me ask you a question. Kids are, the holidays are giving out gifts, and you guys give out gifts too, right? I mean, you do 8 gifts or something, you were telling me. So you guys are even better. But the gifts are given out and everything else. When I was in New York, I built a game room, and Freddy and Gio, if you listen, you know it. We built a game room in the basement because I always thought that Christmas was 12 times a year, 12 months a year. So I used to say, here is game rooms. There was casino, there were games, there was pool table, ping pong. Joe, may rest in peace, was a champion. There were all these things. So shouldn't you continue the flow from December to January? Should it stop?
No, it shouldn't. You know, my father, every year, I'll ask him, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Father's Day? What do you want for your birthday? All these, times. And all he ever says to me is, I just want you and your sisters to be happy.
That's good.
What a beautiful thing, right?
That's perfect.
And it is true. I actually said that to my daughter. She says, Mom, what do you want? I said, I would just like to see you smile. And that was it. She said, really? I said...
And she put a big grin and says, Mom, I need gas money.
We talk about self-care, and it always starts, and we say it every day here, you have to love yourself first.
Yes.
That's right.
And the best gift any child can give a parent, and probably at any age, is that you love yourself enough to either seek the help you need, be with others, do not isolate, but to love yourself. That's number one in self-care.
Mm-hmm. And to have that relationship with your caregiver, whomever that may be, a parent, an aunt, grandparents, because we know, unfortunately, a lot of children are not being raised by their biological parents. But to feel like, I can reach out and say that, and that you are so important for your daughter, and your daughter's so important for you, that's all you need from each other.
What if you see a friend and you notice a situation going on? Do you speak up? Do you go, listen,
What kind of situation?
Well, you see the child needs help.
Oh, okay.
I could say something else, but
Well, I didn't know what you meant. That's why I wanted to ask.
I mean, do you, it's like that question that they always pose out there, but do you go over and you say, listen,
Depends how close you are with that friend, I think,
Well, suppose you're a coach and you're a coach. I had lots of coaching. You would say something.
You care about that child, and I would say something, but I'm...
To the parents, to the child, to you? Who gets the dime?
I would say it to the parent, probably.
Really?
Like, I'm noticing that he has a change in behavior. He's isolating more. He seems to, be a little disheveled, not eating as much as he used to.
Right.
Something's up here. Let's check it out.
I like that.
But let's go back to the stigma. So the interesting thing is I have a nephew who is legit ADHD, and I spoke to my sister about it, and I'm like, I'm seeing signs. I even did assessments on him and all this, and she's like, no, just because you do it for a living doesn't mean what you're talking about.
Wow.
So sometimes you have to be careful with family and friends too.
Wow.
Family for sure.
Family for sure, right? Because they think, no. We had a family member, I remember when the kids were little, she said, my children do not eat chocolate. And I went, really? They will not eat that. Okay, you're part of this family, really? Oh my gosh.
And then you
the only thing they eat now is chocolate cake.
That's all they ate was chocolate cake. You give them a piece of chocolate, eat the spoon,
but
the forks,
so
everything.
quick to pass judgment and say, you don't understand.
Yes.
It's like the commercials where the first baby's in the bath and it's all nice and clean. By the second baby, they're in the shower with you. By the third baby, they're lucky if they're getting bathed. Right. It's just experiences.
That's a commercial?
Yes.
A diaper commercial, I think.
My goodness, what TV box do you got?
You work too hard.
Wow.
But I just want to get all the information out for Chrysalis where people can find. I know you don't do clinicals anymore. You're overseeing more people going into training. But Darnell, do you?
I oversee a team of like 16 therapists in Palm Beach County. There's 3 directors, so probably about 45 to 50 therapists right now in Palm Beach County that are out of the Lake Worth office.
So let's give out some phone numbers and some addresses. I don't know if you guys have them or you know them.
Perfect. The number for the corporate office is 954-587-1008. If you're looking for a referral or intake, just push *6 and they'll get you to the intake department. Also, you can do an email to referrals@chrysalishealth.com. CHRYSALIS health.
It must be in my head. We definitely needed to spell chrysalis.
Yes.
I can't even pronounce chrysalis.
And it's really about the butterfly. It's the transformation. It's coming out of your cocoon, loving yourself, and transforming your life to be the best you can be and that your family can be.
Best version of you.
The best version of you. And it's, again, connection of mind, mouth, and muscle. And for that, where can we go coming in February?
Casa Mana Bliss to nourish your body, mind, and soul.
It's so important to get in touch with everything.
Mind, body, and soul?
No, that would be MBS.
That's our tagline. I don't know where the 3 M's came from.
Mind, body, and soul, and not 3 M's.
I just don't want to watch and be like, what's that tagline?
In Freddy vernacular, it might be.
Puerto Rican language is 3 M's.
The 3 M's.
Get it right.
Mind, mouth, and muscle.
Yes, that's the 3 M's.
But we just really, if we can do anything here, is to get rid of the stigma of mental health. And that it's a disease. We all have diseases. We talk about
I don't know why
autoimmune disease. We talk about so many things here on the set.
Dawn,
I'm telling you.
Are you ashamed? Would you be ashamed to say I need a little help?
I know I need help.
I know, but would you be ashamed to say it?
No, but we know.
I need a lot of help. I'll be the poster child.
No, you know what the hard
Press
thing
my
is,
finger
though?
if you need help. What?
It's finding a qualified therapist.
That's
that
the
you
scary
can trust.
part.
That is the
Some
scary
therapists need more therapists.
I think everybody needs help, right?
Everybody.
Everybody needs help.
Everybody can use help.
And you know what? Reach out to your friends. Even if you don't have a huge network, it's going to be bigger than you think. I promise you. But you at least have that one person. And if you don't think you have that one person, call us. Call Freddy.
Then you'll have 3.
And then you have 3. With Freddy comes me and JoJo, so it was like a package
4.
deal.
But listen, do you know that you'll have a bigger round of friends when all of this comes forward and you admit that you could use a little bit of help? Things begins to change. The sun is out. It ain't cloudy all the time.
As Annie always says, the sun will come out tomorrow.
I knew you were going to fit Annie in this.
I listen to that song every day at the gym.
I'm afraid to ask why.
Because you know what? There's a new rendition, and I played it last week, but it's always about the sun will always come out tomorrow. There always is a new day. Never give up. Always know help and hope is around the corner. Reach out to Chrysalis Health. Chrysalis Health. ChrysalisHealth.com. 954-587-1008. You can always reach out to us on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV or 866-224-5422. And stay tuned for JoJo.
No, for Casa Mana Bliss
coming soon to Delray
Bliss.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other. Save the date tomorrow night right here at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Casa Mana Bliss.
Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Chrysalis Health.
Chrysalis Health.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant?
while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton and Delray Beach provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481 or 561-316-7258. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe Show to receive one free session. Contact the Salt Suite of Boca Raton or Delray Beach to book your appointment. TheSaltSuite.com.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.